Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
At what you said on that pod thing. It's disgusting.
This is the After the Show podcast. It's where we get honest and real with yo ass. So sit back, relax, have a blast, because it's time for the After the Show podcast.
Yeah, here we go. Happy Monday. It is a KVJ After the Show podcast. Crazy weekend. So much stuff was going on, from the Miami Grand Prix to the Kentucky Derby, Jaybird's birthday bash,
Mother's
Day. My goodness, man, oh man,
yeah,
so much stuff.
Still cleaning up the mess of that Instagram video that got cut short. People came to my party. It was a joke.
Yeah. That's just so crazy it did that. Jaybird had posted up a video. If you're watching the beginning of it, I was like, oh my gosh, because he's showing all the things that he got for his party, and he had like 6 different pizzas laid out and all this food and everything. And he's like, I can't believe like nobody showed up to my party, not even Denny's. And he's like, and I rented this big old slide, tons of money. And he's like, I just don't get it. I'm just here all by myself on my birthday. And then when he posted on our Instagram, it cut off right there. But the next part was his friends all jump out and like, no, everybody's here. We're having a great time.
It was a fun video. For some reason on our Instagram, it cut short, but I re-uploaded it and the whole thing went back up. So it's up on Instagram now, the real version. But I had to delete all the comments. Fuck Denny's. I can't believe he didn't go. Like,
yeah.
No. Don't get mad at Denny's.
Yeah, I came into all these comments today. People are like, it's so mean. I can't believe nobody showed up to Bert's birthday. I'd have gone.
But the other thing, too, is people don't watch people didn't watch the whole video on TikTok.
Okay.
They would only watch like 10 seconds or just read the caption. And you got to watch the whole thing.
Okay.
It's got twists and turns, Kev. It's TikTok.
It does, yeah. So that was positive. So
yeah, we had a lot of fun at the old party.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you're not already, you got to go make sure you're following KVJ on TikTok. Got lots of stuff up there. We're on all the other platforms too. We're on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter.
Am I allowed to post the weed Swiss cake roll that somebody made?
You got to ask whoever's in the video.
Well, no, I just took a video of just the Swiss cake roll. I didn't. I'm not. What I told you earlier, I'm not doing that. I just have a. I just have a video of what the Swiss cake roll weed pie looked like.
If you put the Swiss cake roll with no people in it, yeah, you're fine.
But can I call it the weed Swiss cake roll? Because if not, it's just going to look like a Swiss cake roll, and there's going to be more confusion.
Yeah, I don't have any problem with it.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah, post to see what happens.
I know we talked about a little bit. There's some people that really want to see what it looked like. It was big, and it tasted like a Swiss cake roll. It was homemade, and
love was put into it, because at each phase of that thing being baked and constructed and layered, I was getting pictures from the chef, and I was like, damn, he is going all out.
And it wasn't weak. It was not a weak.
Really? Okay. I had a little kick to it.
It had.
Ask the guy that ate 4 slices and didn't know it had weed in it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but he was over. That guy that did that was on him, because everybody told him, and he was already out to lunch. Yeah. He was out to lunch. He just already was mentally fucked.
Yeah.
That guy made me laugh the most at your party.
Yes, because you were on the same level as him.
Virginia did show up to your party.
She did for about an hour.
Okay. And she didn't have any of her crazy crew with her?
She did not, no, because I don't think she was allowed to stay.
Okay. She was brought in only for an hour, and then it was time to pack up and go home.
I could tell Panda wanted her to go.
Yeah.
And she did want to stay. She's like, can I stay for a little bit? It's like, if you want. And I could tell by the way you said, you can, if you want. I'm like, let me get up.
He really didn't
fuck away from this couple's horse shit.
No,
I know. I'm kidding.
We were going to do something, and it was kind of important. And
that's right. There was another party that was family related.
Right.
And Mama wanted to stay at the big boy party.
But
I go to the little boy party.
I knew that I had to do the thing that was family related, because it was really important.
Okay. So that was it. Huh?
That's rough, man. From going from turned to then kind of like laid back. You should not have been at anything near laid back.
Right.
Yeah.
How was that going? Yeah, when you're well into it.
It was a little tricky.
I was gonna say, there's no way you tricked people thinking you were sober or even okay. I know you probably think, oh, I'm crushing it. Nobody knows I'm fucked up. Wrong. They know. We all know.
So was everybody else at that other party calm, or was other people drinking as well?
Nope, everybody was calm.
I mean, compared to Virginia, I would bet my life savings and life that, yes, everyone was calmer than Virginia. And I wasn't even there.
At every party.
That's just every party, huh?
Oh, she left the wrong party. She belonged at my place.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I just had family obligation.
Yeah.
Sometimes that stands in the way of having a good time.
Man.
It was different this year because girls really weren't allowed at this party because of the drama that happened last year with somebody. I'm not trying to make anyone feel bad, but there was drama last year. It had nothing to do with me. I wanted everybody there, but I'm not also trying to cause drama. So it was tamed down because.
So you didn't really have any girls and you didn't really have any drama?
There wasn't a vagina in sight when I got there. There was nothing but sausage.
Yeah, it was a sword fest, and Kev, there was no drama. The only time things got a little weird, it was towards the end of the afternoon when Virginia got there.
It was all good until then.
I switched all the music to Cardi B.
Shitty.
And the whole room looked at me like they weren't mad, Kevin. Their feelings were hurt.
Because they're just like grooving, they're having a good time.
They were
sad. It's the vibe.
They don't work with you. They're scared of her. I'm not scared of the witch. Maybe Panda is. I'm not scared of her, but I saw the whole thing. They didn't want to say anything. They walked out. They were like, we'll just go out here and.
Yeah,
I ended up hitting my guitar and playing. It was.
So you had to do a concert while Virginia went there for a party of one. Cardi B party of one.
Now I'm singing for my supper over here.
I only played one Cardi B song, and then even in my buzzed state, I looked around the room and I realized, you've ruined the party. None of these dudes want to rock out to Cardi B.
Well, what we're gonna do? Start grinding on each other? You know what I mean? Maybe if there were chicks fucking allowed, I'd be like Cardi B it up. But listening to WAP with Denny's, Twigs, Klepto, and Bigfoot.
Yeah, it wasn't the right move.
Hey, look, I've grown to like WAP.
I quickly changed it back to John Mayer.
Okay.
More
the vibe.
We had some other rap she's never heard of. She just fucked up the whole vibe.
The other stuff from over the weekend, the Miami Grand Prix at Hard Rock Stadium yesterday, all the celebrities that were there, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, Gabrielle Union, Tom Brady, Serena Williams, David Beckham, Shawn Mendes, Ashton Kutcher, Mila Kunis, so, all that kind of stuff.
Panda was all jazzed because Josh Allen, the quarterback from the Bills, was there.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the whole time he had that Josh Allen shirt on, and I'm going, why the fuck does Panda, why is he wearing this Shia LaBeouf shirt? I thought it was Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf.
The way in the picture that he had on kind of looked like him.
Oh, yeah?
He had a big photo of him on his T-shirt.
Okay.
And he kind of looked like a LaBeouf.
It's Josh Allen with a mustache.
Oh, I got you. Okay, so Josh Allen looks like Shia LaBeouf.
That's what I thought he had on his shirt the whole time. That was a little after that.
Jay Bird's like, well, I didn't know you love LaBeouf so much. Jay Bird was all confused, like, why are you doubling down on LaBeouf?
It was a really, really good Swiss cake roll.
There was another video that we posted up on TikTok over the weekend. It was kind of going around. Did you guys get a chance to see the video of Amber Heard on the stand? Is she blowing her nose? Is she doing some booger sugar?
Yeah, did you film that off the computer and then put it up?
Yeah, it had come off just a regular TV set.
And then put the cocaine song underneath it?
Yeah, little Eric Clapton on that.
A lot of people were saying it looked like she was doing drugs, and that wasn't the only time. There's a lot of clips of her doing some stuff that might be drinking and drugs in court.
But you really think somebody would have the balls to do cocaine right in front of everybody with cameras running? All eyeballs are watching you. I think she had just boogers,
It seems
dog.
crazy, but I was listening. Somebody had also had sent some audio, and it was equally dysfunctional on both sides, her and Johnny Depp, but they were clearly like out of their mind, bombed on something. It might not just be him. They may both do a ton of substances. And I don't know, but I've seen people who have substance abuse issues will use those substances in places you would never think. You'd be going, what the hell are you doing? And that typically is where you've crossed the line to where you have a problem, where you just can't stop from doing it at places. Be like, anyone would know this is a bad idea to take a bump while sitting on the witness stand. So I don't know. I mean, I would say it's improbable, but I would say probably 90% of the people think that really is her doing a bump of coke, and somebody's like, look, she has a coke nail and everything. So I don't know. I mean, it's pretty crazy, the video that was up, but a lot of people had comments on it, and it doesn't necessarily look like she's blowing her nose, and she does all the telltale stuff that you do when you've done a bump of coke. You kind of do it around, and you always do that kind of graze your nose right afterwards.
And you're right. They both do a ton of drugs. She's not like this recreation. Every story has drugs involved in it.
Right. So it seems crazy and improbable, but if you really do have substance issues, then maybe it's not.
That's next level.
It is crazy.
If that's real, I personally don't know if that's.
I think she's crazy.
I don't think she's got it.
I think she is insane. And that's the kind of move that an insane person who's also, addicted to doing coke every day, that's what she would do.
Did you hear the one part when she's on the stand talking about how she's like, she's talking about, I think she's getting hit or something, and then she says something along the, we learned all that. We learned that in health class. It was just, some of the things she says are so out of left field and bizarre, and it makes you go, what?
They're taking clips of her, too, and making her look like she's even more out of left field. And I don't know the editing that's going into these, but apparently she was, talking about how her dog got bit by a bee, and everybody's like, what does that have to do with the court case?
It's it's all a lot of it.
She seems like she's off her rocker.
It just seems this is such a bizarre case, man.
It really is.
It's changed the way I looked at the courtroom. I can tell you that much.
There's video of the judge just going like, "What the f is going on?" Like her face is just like, "How did I get here?"
Yeah. I think
she takes off her glasses and she just stares and then silently shakes her head a little bit and then looks down like, what is going on?
But even when she's talking about stuff, she ramps up and it sounds like a bad script.
Like she's been practicing a bad script with bad writing and over dramatization.
Look, we are all watching it, kind of like a juror. If you are watching it, I'm just reacting on what I'm seeing, and I don't think Johnny Depp. I think Johnny Depp is a celebrity who does a lot of drugs too. I'm not saying he is this innocent school boy over there, but the shit that she's saying, it's like. I turn and go, what the fuck is she talking about?
Yeah, it's very bizarre, and I don't even know how you sort it out because it just seems like they're both a mess, and how you find fault or favor with either is going to be kind of crazy. So, but I've not been locked into it like a lot of people. I've just seen some of the highlights.
Yeah, I'm getting my highlights. I get them from social media and TikToks, and they make me giggle, but I think some people are actually waking up in the morning and watching it all day live.
It seems like there are a lot of people that are really into it.
Oh, yeah. There's so many.
This is binge watching.
They're starting a podcast because of it.
Wow.
I can see that.
There's YouTube people covering it from head to toe, and they're getting really good numbers on it.
Yeah, there's just some people who just can't get enough of it.
Well, it's odd because there's a swell of a lot of people she's not coming off good in public opinion. She's really not.
Yeah, she's becoming a good real life villain.
Yeah, nobody was there, and I don't know what really happened there. I'm just saying, public court perception, it's not going her way.
Johnny Depp's a likable, charismatic guy, and you can find completely charismatic guys that are completely in the wrong, and for some reason. They'll flip it around and you'll wind up liking them. And, maybe that's what's going on with Johnny Depp. But just the fact that I think that he's got everybody laughing and they're like, oh, man, I remember why I love Johnny Depp. He's so great. He may not be.
He's charming AF.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, and they're also finding just some inconsistencies with not only her story and some of the legal shit that they're throwing out there. I don't think it's looking good for her.
Well, she's had some numbskull attorneys too.
Yeah, and that's some of the funniest video is of Johnny and his attorneys laughing at her and her attorneys.
Yeah.
Like they're just laughing.
The guy just seems like a rookie from the way he's, doing his questions, and he's just getting hit with, overruled. He's like,
they both are, Kevin. They both are.
Yeah,
I haven't
sustain. He didn't know how to respond.
I've been watching a little bit of it. I kind of know what's going on in the trial. Yeah, her team has been. They keep on blocking them with everything that they're saying. She had a run. Amber Heard did with answering stuff. Nope, your Heard say it was all the Heard say stuff. They kept on saying she can't say all the shit she's saying because they just kept on getting objected.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. Her attorney didn't know where to turn. So crazy. Other stuff over the weekend, they dropped a movie that did really well. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Another one of those Marvel superhero kind of movies. $185 million domestically it opened up with. It opened with $185 million. That's insane.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it's, you got to go back to Spider-Man was the last to do something like that. But they do these superhero movies, and Doctor Strange even is getting that kind of money. So, looking on the calendar right now, being in May, you're going to start seeing all the blockbusters coming up. So,
Top Gun, anyone going to the theater to see it?
I don't know. I don't know about the theater. I got to think about it because it's always about the theater. I do want to see it. And it depends upon how the word of mouth is.
Tom Cruise said, quote, Lady Gaga's song is the heartbeat of this film, end quote.
Well, his last one, Take My Breath Away, was a massive song.
Danger Zone, too.
Danger Zone. It had an unbelievable soundtrack to go along with it. Look, I love Lady Gaga, too. I don't know how much I love that Hold My Hand. I listened to the whole song, and it's okay. It just, I don't know.
Tom Cruise seems like the kind of guy, if he loves something, he's really going to love it and really kind of try to get you jacked up on it. Come on, Virginia.
I know. He's just a lot.
He's a lot. He's extra.
He's extra.
Well, there's a story out today. Tyler Joseph from 21 Pilots was brought in to possibly write a song for the soundtrack. And he said he was in there looking at some clips from the movie to get a feel for it. And Tom Cruise came in and fired everybody. I didn't fully understand that.
Yeah, there is. We have a clip of him talking about it in the Vox, bro. I don't know if you're not able to play it right there.
Yeah, he was trying to say that basically he got fired before anything really even got going with it. And I was like, well, that's just kind of odd. I don't know why he would do that. I mean, right now, I think 21 Pilots has one of the hottest hands. They've got new music out that's just fantastic. Everything they're coming out with is doing pretty well.
And did Tom Cruise himself look him in the eye?
Right, he probably didn't. Here's Tyler Joseph talking about it.
I was working with the music placement person for the new Top Gun on writing a new song for them. And then I believe Tom Cruise came in and just fired everyone. That trailer's been out for like 3 years. So there's been a few overhauls, and I was a part of that.
Okay, so I don't know why did he fire everybody?
Because they are real pilots, and Tom Cruise was intimidated by that because he's a fake pilot in the movie, and they're 21 pilots. They're real pilots.
Oh, make no mistake about it. Tom Cruise believes he's a real pilot.
Yeah.
And the fucker probably is. I bet you any money you look at it. I bet he's learned how to fly a plane at some point.
Mm-hmm. No, did you see for the premiere, he flew the helicopter in and landed it.
Exhibit A, you're on. There you go.
Yeah,
I didn't even know.
The premiere was in San Diego.
Of course he knows how to fly
And he
things.
flew the helicopter by himself and landed it right there on a battleship.
I'm surprised he actually didn't parachute out. None of this surprises me.
It was remote control.
Nah, I think that fucker really.
No, he's got his his license.
Yeah, I think he prides himself on being the real deal.
He does. Did it legit. So the next big movie I would say that is opening up is Downton Abbey going to be a big movie? I'm not feeling that, but
they're not going for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have a penis.
You made my penis crawl back in my body.
Yeah.
You belong at Jay Bird's party, not at Downton Abbey.
I don't know if this is going to be big or not, but Firestarter's coming out this weekend. Zac Efron's on it, and it's kind of an adaptation of the Stephen King novel. Remember that had Drew Barrymore in it back in the day?
Do I remember? I watched it 3 weeks ago. I fucking love that movie.
Okay, well, they got a new one coming out this weekend. So
yeah, I hear you. I like it. I actually like Zac Efron. He's very likable.
He does good stuff. Yeah. Then you got Top Gun Maverick on May 27th. You have got Jurassic World Dominion coming out on June 10th. You have got the new Buzz Lightyear movie. Chris Evans now is on doing the voice. It's a Pixar, so I imagine that's going to be big. That's June 17th that is coming out. They've got an Elvis movie that is going to be coming out this summer.
Ask me if I'm going to see it.
Are you going to see it?
Nope.
It's got Tom Hanks playing Tom Parker. So it's
T. Hanks is in it?
Tom Hanks is in it, yeah.
You'll see it.
You're right. Fuck.
I got you, Tom Hanks.
I don't know why. In my later years, I get so bummed out, almost irritated about Elvis content. I don't know why.
I know. I don't love it either, but since Tom Hanks is in it, I'd probably give that a spin. June 24th is when that comes out. They've got another Minions movie out July 1st. Thor's got a new movie, Love and Thunder, with Chris Hemsworth, coming out on July 8th.
Don't forget, too, the Obi-Wan Kenobi series for Disney's coming out.
Yeah, that's going to be really big. I know. I'm thinking I might have to bite the bullet and get Disney again when it comes out. Do they drop one episode a week, or is it all at once?
It's once a week, and I have an account. You could do just what the Snickies do and just jump on that thing.
Okay. I know they're cracking down.
That fucking last Boy Scout over here is
that
not
mouse can't get you.
Kevin won't do it. No, it's the right thing to do. Is make sure I spend $30 on it.
Yeah, give the mouse more money, Kevin.
That's how the mouse wins,
right.
Kevin.
You're right.
You're part of the problem. F that mouse.
Yeah, so they've got a bunch of good stuff. Like I said, Better Call Saul is wrapping up its final season right now, and then I wonder what shows they have coming out this summer. Got to find some good binge watching stuff.
I've been trying to do what Suits has been doing, to watch some old movies that were popular and classics, or at least did well, that I never saw. And I watched one last night, and I didn't love it, and it got such good reviews. You ever see Rounders with Matt Damon and your boy Norton?
No,
Edward
I never
Norton?
saw Rounders.
It wasn't a bad movie by any means, but it definitely didn't live up to the hype I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I know of it, but for whatever reason, I never jumped on it and watched it.
But there's a lot of those movies that were critically acclaimed and so many people liked them that I've never seen before.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to go back and knock them off my bucket list. I'd give it a B-. Are you upset if a movie gives you a B- ride?
No, I mean,
I'm not.
B- is okay.
Yeah.
If you get into like a C or a D, then you're like, that kind of sucks.
If it's a D, I'm annoyed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a good.
It was an okay movie.
Okay. We got some more suggestions for Suits. He did a review earlier today of what did he do? What was his movie this week?
Truman Show.
Truman Show. Yeah. He thought it was 85. I think he gave it.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he thought it was pretty good.
And then we sent his ass home because he looked sick.
He needs to watch 7.
Yeah, that was one that had come up, I know. This one says, what do you think about the Dark Crystal? Would Suits like that? Or is that too weird and muppety?
What is it?
The Dark Crystal?
He's going to fucking hate that. He's going to hate it.
Thanks for your suggestion, but shut up.
I love it. And I'd be shocked if he loved it, but if I was to bet all in on Suits, he's not going to love that.
Yeah, that doesn't feel like something.
He doesn't like anything that looks super dated. Or he doesn't like, he doesn't like anything that's super dated.
Yeah, I kind of get it. What about An American Tail? Remember that? Fievel, the mouse? Somewhere out there.
He's going to fucking hate that mouse.
That's it too, yeah. I'm sorry.
I can tell Kevin hates it.
All these suggestions, I was looking at like,
Virginia was right. Those options were weak.
Yeah. Yeah, looking at what is coming out here for the summer, if you want to watch stuff, Obi-Wan Kenobi, that is May 27th. That is out the exact same day as Stranger Things on Netflix. So that's going to hit hard on that. That'll be kind of cool to check that out. Let me see. Other stuff that they got. Did you see that they have already put together season 5 of Cobra Kai? It's dropping September 9th.
It's filmed. They released the last trailer, Virginia, and Terry Silver is in the forefront this season.
I can't believe how strong that show is going.
So strong. And they could go longer if they wanted to. There are so many angles you could go. And the reason why they're successful is because they give the fans what they want.
Yeah.
For the most part. I'm not too keen on some of the teenager storylines.
Okay.
But nothing's perfect in this world.
Okay. So, but for you, I mean, it's clearly doing well.
Kevin, there's so many people who hated Karate Kid 3, that movie. The fact that Terry Silver, the one character in anything I've ever watched, is come back and is doing modern day things as that character, it blows my fucking mind. It does. I can't believe it's happened.
I know. It had you dressing and acting like Terry Silver for about 2.5 weeks. How happy are you, Kevin, that the Terry Silver era is over?
Oh, it's not over.
What are you talking about? It's not over. They're getting ready to launch the Terry Silver season in September.
Oh, guess what?
Oh, God. He's coming back.
You just kicked that right back up. Oh, yeah. I'm going to sweep that leg. Sweep that witch's leg.
Mm-hmm. You better bring your friend Denny's. I'll clean both your clocks.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking at the summer list of movies that's coming out, and there's really not much. I didn't see what is the one that's on Apple TV about the soccer coach? Drawing a blank, but I don't see
It's Jason Sudeikis.
Yeah, Jason Sudeikis' show. Yeah, I don't see a premiere date for that. I thought that dropped.
It's not Ralph, right? It's a name?
Yeah, something like that. It's escaping me right now. But yeah, I thought that was something that came out in the summertime, but apparently not. Looks like you're not going to have anything until like September 2nd. Then they had The Lord of the Rings of Power. That's
Ted
on
Lasso.
Amazon Prime Video. Ted Lasso, thank you. Yeah, so.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah.
No, this is weird. My dad is in the chat room, and he said, I watched The Hitcher last night. It's a old movie from the 80s. And I watched The Hitcher last night, and I didn't even know he was fucking watching that.
Creepy.
Like
What's
Father
The
Like
Hitcher
Son,
about?
We got C. Thomas Howell. It's from the 80s. He picks up a hitchhiker, and it goes
dark.
Yes. Weird, Dad.
You and your dad.
Randomly watch that? I had to go into the whole library to watch that.
Hey, Juicy Daddy.
Oh, Dad, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And my dad logged out. People are calling him the Juicy Daddy in the chat room.
He's just going to turn right around and walk right out.
I was like, Dad, I mean, you're okay with people calling you the Juicy Daddy. He's like,
yeah.
He kind of mumbled and then walked away, so I kind of don't really have an answer.
It's all in fun.
No, Juicy Daddy is ass. He needs a little bit of that.
Mm-hmm. So let me see. So yeah, I don't see when there's going to be more seasons of Ted Lasso. So that's not popping up for me. So got an email here from Josh. Said, when is Bird finally going to do his blind taste test? He started talking about this months ago when he wanted a blind taste test between Bigfoot and Virginia's grilled cheese. Then when Kev read an article on the best packaged mac and cheese, he wanted to do a blind taste test with mac and cheese. Next, he wanted to do fried pickle chips. Then it was Crystal versus In-N-Out Burger. I think it wasn't In-N-Out. It was Crystal versus White Castle.
Yes.
Yeah. No. So they're getting it all kind of twisted, and I'll answer. There's only two things that we were going to do. We were going to do the fried pickle thing.
Yeah, and then they said best queso and salsa.
Yeah, I don't think I ever said that.
Okay.
We did talk about doing that challenge of the White Castle and the Crystal Burger, but we have to go to Orlando to do that because that's where Crystal and White Castle are within quick driving distance of each other because you need to eat them hot and fresh.
Yeah, the Bigfoot versus Virginia thing and then the pizza thing we talked about doing, but then Virginia is in the equation of both of them, and we just kind of thought it wasn't a good idea. And I also realized, too, you got two people who really pride themselves on cooking and being chefs and awesome.
Okay,
and
yeah.
I could just tell by talking to them individually.
Yeah.
They were low-key motherfucking each other.
Uh-oh.
This was not going to be a fun.
No.
I'm not trying to ruin friendships.
Well, what'll happen is it'll go down and you'll have to pick a side, and then whoever you don't pick will be so crushed.
They
and
will
make
be.
it such a personal attack on them, their character, your friendship.
Again, I'm trying to.
It'll be awful for your personal life.
Yeah, that's the kind of shit I'm trying to steer clear
Yeah,
of.
that's
You
smart.
got to make it an exhibition.
And then the pizza thing, I wanted to do it where Virginia didn't like it. Long story short, and it got to the point where me and Kevin said, "Fuck it, we're not."
Let's back away.
we can do the grilled cheese thing as an exhibition, not a competition.
That's fine, but now it would be a comment. Now they would make it a point.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers in the chat room, they would Bigfoot's is better. No, Virginia's is better. They'd fuck. It'd be awesome, actually.
You could do it like
I don't vote.
Okay, what about like this? You don't vote. You're like Switzerland.
I agree.
And you make it secret ballot voting by like the snack pack.
No, that's way too into it. No, we're not gonna. I think when you do this kind of competitions, you got to leave your ego at the door, and neither one of you are going to do that. And I respect that. I respect it because there'll be cheese and there'll be blood.
They don't go well together.
Yeah, Kev, you know what I mean? It's just not
Yeah.
going to go. When people are wrestling, kids are wrestling, and within 30 seconds they're going to be tears, but you don't say anything because you're like, I'm in. There's going to be tears on this one. We got to intervene on the wrestling.
Well, if you are looking for some good cheese, Elmer, our good bud, said, if you want to try some queso from a store, try the one from Costco. It's tasty, creamy, and you can use it on so many things. Don't let the green chilies scare you. It's not spicy. Normal price is around $8, but sometimes it goes on sale for $5. It is the Queso Mama White Queso.
Ooh.
Okay, there you go. Looking for a
Queso
good queso.
Mama.
Yeah, that is not the one I'm getting at the store. Man, I should have brought the name. People have been asking me the one I got.
That one's at Costco, so you don't even go to Costco.
No, damn, dog. You don't have to publicly announce that. I'm trying to get that card.
You prefer to buy in bulk at Publix and pay top dollar.
You know I do. I buy in bulks Pennington.
His theme is why save.
I don't think I ever buy one of anything.
We know.
Got to get multiples, huh?
We've had people follow you around the grocery like, damn, you buy a lot of frozen food.
I do notice when people, if I run into KVJ Nationers, they are sweating my shopping cart hard. They are taking notes to see sometimes I'll get shamed if I buy something healthy.
Oh,
he don't
what?
even go by the produce.
Like, really, Bird? You're buying pineapple today? That's a little
wow.
fucking. I'm like, damn. I can
It's
get
for drinks. I'm making
I know.
penis coladas at my all dick sausage birthday party.
I'm defending myself.
Penis coladas?
No, I
Penis
swear.
coladas.
I'm eating healthy.
Yeah,
I'm eating
that's what he
healthy.
serves there.
Penis colada.
Penis coladas. Nothing but dick.
Nothing but.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Far as the eye could see.
On Saturday, that's all we were serving was penis coladas.
That's what I meant.
Carrie said, I know you guys probably don't do things like this, but we lost our dog. May
no.
3rd, a lost Yorkie mix, male white gold Yorkie mix in Sunrise. So there you go. I'll post that. It's got your number and all that, but I assume you're putting that on posters and you sent it to us, so I'll let people see that.
Oh, man. I'm
look
sorry
at that
to hear
sweet little
that.
puppy.
Yeah.
That's rough. I feel terrible.
Yep. So we even hired a pet detective who came out with her tracking dogs and found my dog sent 3 miles from our house.
Wow.
So anyway, we're in Sunrise. Know you got a lot of listeners here. We currently have signs all over the yard. No luck. Last seen at Pine Island and 44th, and he was tracked through the Spring Tree Golf Course area. So if you're around there, reach out to Carrie. We know how much we all love the doggies, so if we can do anything to help, we'd love to. So getting the word out there. All right, y'all. Well, that's it for a Monday. 4 more days of KVJ to the weekend. Y'all enjoy it. We'll be back with you tomorrow. Goodbye.